but I can't do a thing until you let her go.
He's not gonna let her go that easily.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up.
Yeah, you do look like a moron now. How does this help you? Alright, humble. You were played for a fool. You led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed. Unless you let her go. I think that taking a hostage is the only way out. Let her go. Whoa. You're doing better than you think. You said you're a vet, so I know you got the balls to handle it. You don't need a civilian to get you out of here. I'm gonna go with empathize.
You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting.
Oh, look, it worked. Empathizing with him.
So I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
I would think reasoning would be the better choice, but look, he's thinking about it.
You got a good point there, but still, there's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded, and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
Humble, the hostage is my only priority, and that goes double for the police out there. Nobody gives a damn about some No, I'm not going to call him a coward. How is that humbling him? Okay, here we go. I can use the D-pad. Cops will be looking after civilians, too. They're too occupied to worry about you, but if something happens to your civilian hostage, you get their attention. Nah, that's not true, because the cops are in here for him. I think the cops are focused right now is the safety of civilians. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people, so you're not some drive-by banger. Yeah, he's not like everyone else, I'll say that.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians.
He isn't.
Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
Yeah, he looks like empathy is the best way to deal with him.
I'm not.
Whoa!
Your kind trick my brother into manipulating, and I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve.
Fucking glitches right now.
Time arguing with you. Out of my way, you freak.
Uh-oh, he's getting out of here. Humble, is your whole family that... No. Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. You got more honor than the man who betrayed you. I'm going to empathize again. Let's see if I can go for 3 out of 3.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not going to let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages.
Come on.
And force the
Chill out, man. Just get out of here.
But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death?
I don't know why we just don't shoot him now.
Get out of here. I did what you wanted. So let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, Cabron.
That's right, pendejo.
Maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this. Someone's gonna pay.
Nope. I saved her.
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Unforeseen consequence.
Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
There we go. Here's the SWAT.
Jensen out.
Alright, cool. Before I couldn't save her. Now I saved her this time. So I guess a lot of times when you do dialogue choices, all the people, you basically only need to find out which one is the right one, and then that's the one you go with. Okay, I can do that. It's basically what it is. You try and figure out, you know, oh, what do I do? Do I reason with him? Do I humble him? You know what I mean? Hopefully that's hopefully the rest of the game holds up like that. Before I was trying out different variations. I guess it was all you just pick one and stick with it the whole time. I don't know. All right, so we did it. We saved her. I mean, last time she died, I don't think it made much of a difference on the story, but I was able to save her this time, so I feel a bit better about myself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my social enhancer. As you can see, this comes as a freebie. Analyze people and persuade them. The KC implant provides the user with a direct monitor of behavior patterns and likely responses from the conversational subjects. In real terms, this means the user can gain insight into which conversational methods to employ in any given situation, discover subtle clues and intentions, and give a virtual persuasion gauge. So, like, as the sequence you just saw, what happens is they show a box basically showing how well I'm doing in persuading the guy to come to my side of the argument. Alright, so anyway, after this I'm going to have to, you know, upgrade other stuff.
Not quite what you signed up for, is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
Justify. It's not my place to judge. Sorry to break it to you. Did what I could.
I do. But things don't always go according to plan, Malik. I did what I could.
I'm sure you did. You ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Basically a flying taxi. Alright, sweet. That was the first area of the game. I did it. I did it shittily, but I did it. Yeah, I gotta get hacking software above level 1. Okay. Back in Detroit. Just randomly teleport in. Okay.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel?
Thanks.
Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I didn't ask for this. Today felt good. It came in handy, but still I didn't choose. Intrigued.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the
You have
choice.
piqued my
But
interest.
today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell that to the bastard
reminding
who
that.
did this to me.
I hear
Reminding you of that.
And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Ask about the first attack.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Right, the motive.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Mia
Yep,
Goldman,
all dead.
Even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Alright, the mercs.
Did
Who
anyone
were
else see
they?
them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated. by
Oh,
Homeland
okay, good.
Security.
Homeland. I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, All I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Alright, Mallet's account. You were there that night. What do you remember?
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual, and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Too late.
Whoever they were good, Jensen.
They're not your average mercs. Alright, that's it.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you.
They had the shit augmented out of
When
them.
you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right? See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
I like her. I think she's a very good character. Alright, we have to give the Typhoon to Pritchard. I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. There we go. This is how I get back into the building. Security rating of 5? Oh, shit. That's kind of overkill, don't you think? That's basically like an endgame hack right there. You have to wait a long time so you can hack level 5.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on people.
Where does this go? Got a vent here. So look, I'm peeping around here. Can't get off here? Nope. Oh, I remember this room. Pocket secretary and a credit chip. Fuck are you, B-Dog? Brandy needs that no pose. It ain't like aspirin. People can't die if they hold off taking aspirin. You got 15 more minutes to meet me behind the gas station. Then I'm going somewhere else for help. Don't let me down, dude. Please. Basically what it is all this stuff you see here. It's medicine. I forget what it is. I think it's stuff that actually makes neuro enhancements and cybernetics work with the human body. I think it's actually part of a quest. I don't remember. Because cybernetics actually, as Malik just said, they get rejected by the human body over time. So the only way to make it work is to actually take medicine, or I forget what exactly it is, but it basically makes it, you know, work with the human body. Stuff like that. Increases, I believe, the nerve receptors' ability to work with it. I don't remember everything, so that's just kind of what I remember. There he is, the big man himself.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you
They're
already know.
ours.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
What a dick. He with Seraph in the penthouse.
Just leave, Jensen.
Okay, fine.
I'm
Fuck
very
you.
busy.
I'm taking your shit then. See, just picking him up gives you an experience boost, so that's good. Look around here. He keeps his room a mess. What the hell is... Oh, it's a motorcycle. Ooh. I didn't take Mr. Computer Nerd as the kind of guy who drives a motorcycle. Security rating 2. Yeah, all these security ratings are higher than 1. Ah, Steve Jobs. He He wasn't dead, actually, when this game came out, I don't think. He passed away afterwards.